being spied on, the chaplain snooping around my office, and my house being broken into. Things like that don't happen on military bases.
The man I'm interviewing today has 1,200 hours of flying the T-38, followed by the F-15C.
Colonel Matthew Lohmeier.
Matthew Lohmeier. Matthew Lohmeier.
This is not just anybody we're talking about that served the military.
Historically, we've been the best in the world because we've always cared about merit. And it's what made the American military the most lethal military on the planet.
The entire military is preparing for a fight against China.
President Xi is the most ideological leader that China's had since Chairman Mao.
Mao said he doesn't need military people. He has an army of indoctrinated kids.
They asked me what my pronouns were, and I thought it was incredible to see that inclusion and change.
We were starting to be divided by political discourse.
I want to understand white rage, and I'm white.
That's what diversity, equity, inclusion is all about.
Inclusion and equality are what's important. That's how we'll win our nation's wars.
We are trained Marxists.
Because of forces coming from Marxism within our own government, it becomes not a foreign threat, it becomes a domestic threat.
The base commander was the ideologue who was pushing a particular political agenda. If you're white, you're part of the problem.
Biggest terror threat in this country is white men.
Violent white supremacy.
One of the greatest obstacles to the success of a Marxist revolutionary cause is a strong, united military force. Someone needed to speak up. I got a phone call from my boss's office. He says, I'm going to have to relieve you of your command for being politically partisan and for publicly criticizing your chain of command. Hadn't done either of those things.
Now it's been 2.5 years since I was relieved of my command, and I'm showing up to testify before Congress.
He knew that if he didn't speak up, no one else was going to speak up. I think it's because he has a love for his God and his country, and I'm sure it's a scary, scary time for Matt.
When you take the oath, you sign up to defend your country against its enemies, both foreign and domestic. And when we've got people who are parroting Marxist narratives of American history that are anti-American, that tends to have, as a consequence, the detriment of military morale. That tend to have, as a consequence, division in the military workplace, and that tend to erode our readiness and lethality, I deem that a domestic threat. And so I chose to speak up about it.
Now streaming exclusively on Angel.